Lisa Frankenstein didn't come to life at the North American box office in its first weekend in theaters. The horror comedy, written by Diablo Cody and starring Katherine Newton and Cole Sprouse, earned $3.8 million, according to studio estimates Sunday. It debuted in second place on a very slow Super Bowl weekend behind the spy thriller Argylle. Matthew Vaughn's Argylle got first place with only $6.5 million, which brings its running domestic total to $28.8 million in 2 weekends. The $200 million production is Apple's first major theatrical flop. Universal Pictures oversaw the North American release for the streamer, where it is playing in 3,605 locations. Globally, it's earned $60.1 million to date. Focus Features released Lisa Frankenstein in 3,144 locations. A 1,980s set teenage riff on Mary Shelley's classic tale, Lisa Frankenstein, was the directorial debut of Robin Williams' daughter Zelda Williams. Reviews overall were mixed to negative with a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. AP's Mark Kennedy wrote in his review that it was a real monster, stitched together from previous movies, painfully incoherent and deeply, deeply dumb. The Beekeeper landed in third place in its 5th weekend with an additional $3.5 million. The faith-based The Chosen series, showing its 4th season's first 3 episodes, placed 4th with $3.2 million, while Wonka rounded out the top 5 with $3.1 million. Overall, it's likely to be the slowest weekend of the year to date, with around $40 million industry-wide, down nearly 25% from last year. The big football game isn't entirely to blame either. In the years prior to the pandemic, the same weekend was able to generate over $75 million. In 2009, the Liam Neeson movie Taken went head-to-head with the Super Bowl and made $24.7 million. And in 2015, American Sniper brought in $30.7 million. But this year is different. Paul Dergarabedian, the senior media analyst for ComScore, attributes this to a number of factors, including the unique attention on this year's game, which he said has become the center of attention for the world of entertainment. There was only one new movie, and there's been so little momentum in this movie marketplace, he said. It should come as no surprise that, at least in the modern era, this is the lowest grossing Super Bowl weekend that we've seen. This week brings 2 bigger movies to theaters, Bob Marley: One Love and Madam Web. But things aren't likely to pick up significantly until Dune Part 2 opens on March 1st. This is the natural ebb and flow of things for theaters, Dergarabedian said. The box office will recover,